Then he doubled over and started vomiting uncontrollably. Chapter 5. The music stopped. Every eye in the ballroom locked onto Chloe Woods as she stood frozen in the doorway, wearing a flowing white gown that hung off her body like a sail on a broken mast. But it wasn't the ill-fitting dress that made people gasp. It was her. Chloe had always been tall and sturdy, the kind of woman who looked like she could chop wood and carry it for miles. Now, her collarbones jutted out like coat hangers. Her arms were twigs. Her face, once round and healthy, had sunken into a skull-like hollow with skin stretched taut over sharp cheekbones. She looked like a famine victim dressed for a ball. "Oh my God," someone whispered. "What happened to her? Is she sick?" "That's not the maid of honor. That's a corpse." Jason, still bent over from vomiting, lifted his head. His face went from pale green to ash gray. "Chloe, what the hell? What did you do to yourself?" Chloe's eyes darted around the room, wild and desperate. She clutched the doorframe as if her legs might buckle. I don't know. I've been eating. I eat all the time. But I keep losing weight. The doctors can't figure it out." She looked at me, really looked at me, and something clicked behind her gaunt eyes. "Jenna, what did you do?" I smoothed down my red gown and smiled. "Me? I've been dieting and exercising, just like you told me to. But funny thing, I couldn't seem to lose any weight either. Until recently, that is." I took a step toward her, then another. "You want to know why, Chloe? I'll tell you why." The tabby cat, which had been hiding under the dessert table, trotted over and wound itself around my ankles. I heard its voice in my head, smug and satisfied. "She's down to 43 pounds, owner. Her organs are starting to fail. One more week and she won't even be able to stand." I picked up the cat and cradled it in my arms. This little one told me everything. About the weight swap system you bound me to. About how every pound I lost went straight to you. And every greasy burger you stuffed into your face added itself to my hips. Chloe's face twisted. "That's insane. Cats can't talk. You're crazy, am I?" I laughed softly. "Then explain why you've dropped from 154 to 43 pounds in 3 months while eating like a pig every single night. Explain why I ballooned up to nearly 130 pounds despite starving myself, and then suddenly dropped back to 121 without changing a thing." Jason straightened up, his face cycling through confusion, anger, and fear. "Jenna, what are you talking about? What weight swap system?" I turned to him, and for the first time, I let him see the full weight of my contempt. "Your mistress has been using me, Jason. She wanted you, and she wanted to destroy me to get you. So she found some dark little trick, a curse, a spell, I don't care what you call it, and she tied my body to hers. Every time I suffered, she benefited. Every time she indulged, I paid the price." I looked back at Chloe, who was trembling now, from cold, from fear, from the sheer horror of what she'd become. "But here's the thing about curses, Chloe. They can be reversed." Her eyes widened. "No, you can't. You don't know how." "Oh, I know. The cat told me everything." I stroked the tabby's fur. "All I had to do was stop trying to lose weight. Stop dieting. Stop exercising. Just eat normally and let you keep eating like a pig." The system kept working, but in reverse. Because you see, you were the one who initiated the bond. You were the anchor. And once I stopped fighting, the energy started flowing the other way. I hadn't actually stopped fighting. I'd done the opposite. I'd secretly worked with the cat to overload the system, to reverse its polarity. Every time Chloe ate, the weight still transferred to me, but I'd found a way to shed it instantly using a counter ritual the cat taught me. Every pound I intentionally lost would have gone to her, so I simply didn't lose any. Instead, I maintained a steady weight while Chloe's body, starved of the transfer she'd been depending on, began consuming itself. But Chloe didn't need to know the details. The look of dawning horror on her face was enough. "You're lying," she whispered. "You're lying, am I?" I pointed at her skeletal arms. "Then why are you disappearing, Chloe? Why are your bones poking through your skin?"